Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to another movie review. Now, another one of those movies I did a trailer reaction to, and this one I really want to see in theaters, but unfortunately I didn't get to, and I finally rented it from one of the libraries out of town, and I was very excited for this movie, and it turned out just fine. A bit of disappointment. I'm going to talk about Wonder Woman 1984. Now, there's some people out there who love this movie, and some people who say is a big disappointment. Although I don't think it's a major disappointment, but I almost liked it. And like the first Wonder Woman movie, which was my favorite movie of 2017, it was amazing and really got me more into a lot of superhero movies. And how do I explain the plot with this one, with Wonder Woman 1984? Well, it now takes place in the 80s. It takes place, I don't know, like 70 years after the first film took place, something like that. It says it's Wonder Woman now working as an archaeologist, and it's been a while since I watched the movie, so I might mix some plot details up, and I might be containing some spoilers. I don't know. Basically, she's now an archaeologist. She's working with Kristen Wiig, and then they come across this rock that can grant wishes. And I don't know if it's familiar at all with the comic book. I have never read it, so I'm just judging it as a movie. And then Maxwell Lord gets a hold of it and start making wishes, and it gets kind of out of control, and so it's kind of weird. The first 40 minutes I was really getting into it. It like especially the scene where Wonder Woman has a battle at the mall and stuff. There's some really cheesy moments, but I was having fun. I was like, oh, I'm really gonna love this movie. It's almost completely different from the first film, where the first film was mostly serious. And then, unfortunately, when Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine, comes back, this is where it doesn't get as good for some reason for me. Although, there's just some little funny moments where Steve Trevor tries on, different kinds of clothing and, seeing some stuff that he missed and stuff. But the thing is, I think the seriousness from the first film is not in this as much. And, the plot, it actually sounds kind of a little weird, but kind of, could be interesting at times, but they don't flesh it out enough. And I think the weakest part of the film is, lack of the cheetah villain played by Kristen Wiig. It could have been just two separate movies. It could have been just Wonder Woman and the cheetah character fighting each other, and then another film would be about the magical stone. So it's just, I don't know, two things don't gel very well together in one movie. And the fact that the sequel's been directed by the same woman who directed the first Wonder Woman, and I don't know, maybe she was trying to come in a more comedic tone, but I don't know. But the movie's not a complete waste. There's still some cool action scenes. The chemistry between Gal Gadot and Chris Pine are still good. They're still cute together. And of course, the battle with Cheetah, it's too short, and we will have to see more with Wonder Woman's golden suit and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of a bit disappointing. I can imagine if I saw this movie in the theater, if my mom wanted to come see with me. Surprisingly, she liked the first Wonder Woman, and she's not usually into superhero movies, but she definitely enjoy it. But imagine if we saw Wonder Woman 1984 in the theater, especially. In the opening scene, should be well, that's dumb, that's dumb, that's dumb. Never stop talking about it. And I only know two people who've seen this movie and said it wasn't very good. The reviews, it's kind of weird. When the reviews first were coming out, they were all positive, but then when it premiered on HBO Max and stuff last Christmas, there were no more good reviews, and that sucks. But the movie, it's not completely awful though. It's not great either. I would say, I think it's been added back on HBO Max. So if you have, HBO Max, I would say, I recommend seeing it, at least once, or probably rent it. I'm glad I rented this movie. Would I watch it again? Yeah, probably. And hopefully, the third one, I think the third one's getting made, hopefully it'll be much better. So, there's some good things about Wonder Woman 1984, some weak aspects to it, and unfortunately the weak aspects brought the movie down a bit. So yeah, Wonder Woman 1984, I had a lot of high hopes for this one, but it didn't turn out as good as I hoped. Like, just go back and watch the first Wonder Woman movie. It's much better. So that's my quick thoughts on Wonder Woman 1984. If you have seen it, let me know what you think of it. Did you hate it? Did you love it? Or, like, your thoughts on the Wonder Woman movie series as a whole. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.